Well, the point is actually we face a set of challenges which are, at the moment, which I think are unique, and local government faces those challenges, and those challenges in my view are the national drive to reduce the deficit and get public finances back into balance, mixed with the downward pressure on tax, the upward pressure on spending, and also kind of a whole range of views from experts and non-experts about the current local government finance system, whether it actually achieves the outcomes it was designed to do so. So in that sense, I think the context in which we're working is unique. Well, at this stage of our work, we've just launched our call for evidence today, and that sets out our terms of reference. And the LGA and CIPFA, who have set up the commission, although we're independent from both organisations, have been very clear with us around what they want from us, and that is to look at the strengths and weaknesses of the local government finance system. Secondly, to look at options for reform that can be implemented in the next Parliament. And thirdly, is to test those options for reform against some practical, critical challenges at a local level, such as the need to get economic growth, housing supply, health and social care, welfare and support for families and children. Well, we, first of all, I mean, clearly our backdrop is the current finance system, and council tax and business rates are an important part of the current local government finance system. Secondly, we'll be driven though mainly by the responses we get. So actually we want to look at the issues that are raised by people who respond to our consultation, the strengths and weaknesses they identify, and the solutions for reform. And so that if there's a well-made argument in terms of reform of the tax system that we think can be implemented and are practical to deliver the goals I outlined earlier, then that's something we'll look at. Well, I think it would be inappropriate for me to predetermine the outcome of our consultation. I've chaired a number of commissions in the past, and I've always been very careful to make sure that we start off with a blank piece of paper in terms of inviting comments. So I'm not, as a chair, going to actually predetermine the outcome of our work before we've even got any responses to our consultation. Well, the integration of, I've already said that one of the challenges that we'll be addressing when looking at potential solutions is how in localities we can deliver more effective and more affordable health and social care services. And clearly one of the options there that has been discussed, and there are pilots and work in a number of areas, is around community budgets. So integrating services, integrating budgets. I would be surprised if that's not an area that we focus on, but again, you know, let's just see the kind of quality of the evidence that we get and the quality of the solutions. Well, we as a commission will have to address that issue, and as I said, in terms of the terms of reference and the task that we've been set, it's been to focus on practical solutions that can be implemented in the next Parliament. So we will need to think about how we address these ideas that come forward, and also how we engage on a wider basis with all the political parties as well as others in influence, to try to get some traction and support for our ideas. I think there is an advantage though in the approach we're taking, which is that we want to be very pragmatic, and we want to look at the local government finance system through the prism of those 5 challenges. So if we can demonstrate that changes to the system will help to improve and increase housing supply, will, for example, help and provide greater prospects for local economic growth and so on, I think that will improve the chances of implementation.